Welcome back to computer class. Hello children, hope everyone are fine and safe at home and enjoying and also learning. Class 8 computer science. Last class and before that we have discussed about working with tables. Now we are going to discuss about adding records. How do we add records? Last class I have discussed the field names and data types. Hope you are aware of that. Here you can see student admission number, which is an unique field, and it has got a primary key added to that so that the data or the number whatever is entered there should not be repeated. Then you have the student name, student class, student address, student date of admission, student fees. Now whatever I am entering in this, that means the details like student admission number, I have entered here 111. Then the name of the student is Anu, class 8, Sedam Road. This particular information, that means the whole of this information is called as a record. I hope you understood how to enter record now. To add a new record, select the new command on the home tab. You have the home tab and you have the new command on the records group. Then here you can see records group, new command. See, you can again enter the record once again. I am trying to enter 112. Again you can give any name. Ash, class, address. This way you can go on entering the record. Gulbarga GLB. You can enter date of admission. You should give here. Fees comes by default. You don't want by default, you can enter, you can choose accordingly when you enter the field names. Email ID. Then next you have the attachment, that is photo, and signature, that is an OLE object which diverts to the system. The source file will be from the system and it will be attached here. Student transport we have selected is yes or no field, that if you are enabling, it indicates that the student is availing the transport, or if it is disabled, it indicates that the student is not availing the transport from the school. Student bus number we have chosen here is lookup wizard, that means from a list you are selecting. You can see the list of values here. You can add up the value, you can even enter or increase the values depending on your requirement. Here I have entered 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers are there related to the bus numbers. Then you have student marks. This way you can enter the records. Saving the record. You can even save the record from home tab, records group. You have the option save. I hope it's clear to you. Home tab, records group, save. Next, editing records. To edit a record directly, scroll through the records. You can scroll through the records or use record navigation buttons to find the record to edit. These are the ways you can edit the record if you require. Double click the cell also. If you could double click the cell, you can edit the record. You can delete this and type another one as per your requirement. Hope it is clear to you. Type the information in the field. A pencil icon is there. Edit mode. It is in the edit mode now. You can type the information as per your requirement. You want to extend the name or make any changes, you can do this. See, once you have come out of that record, it will not show the pencil. That means the pencil icon indicates that you are in the edit mode. I hope it is clear to you. Next is adding a field. Now for adding the field, what you have to do is open a table in data sheet view. You have to open the table in data sheet view. Then you can insert a field and you can even add the field. The new field 1, you can even change depending upon you can even hide columns, insert column. These are the options what you have here. You can even insert the field, change the column width, hide columns, unhide columns, freeze columns. Freeze indicates that it is stable, it doesn't change. Unfreeze means it comes back to the normal mode. Deleting a field. Similar way you can even delete the column, delete the field, delete the row, or rename the column also you can do. When you right click on the particular option of the field name, you can get these options. You can have a dialog box, and according to that you can make the changes. Moving a field. In the data sheet view, you can even move the field. You can move it to some other destination, like this, dragging to one place to another place, moving a field. Like you know about cut, copy, paste. You can cut the particular data and paste it some other location. Similar way here also you can click and drag it. You can try this practically. Adding a new row, right? Select the table in the navigation pane, click the view button. Again you can use the design view under home tab. You have the design view, table design option. From there, create table design, design view, design tab. You can have insert rows, delete rows. Inserting rows indicates you are inserting rows. Deleting means the whatever row is there, you can delete it. I have typed here, you can see delete row, it has deleted. Insert. If I have typed here, again you can come to know. See, one particular row has been inserted above. And I want to delete this, I should use the delete rows option. Adding a new row, deleting a new row. I hope you are familiar with this and you can try it practically. Now next thing is the sorting data within a table. Select the field that you wish to sort. Select the field which you want to sort. You can select this field. Then next, sort smallest to largest. You have an option called, click on the drop down arrow next to the right of the field. You have this option. Can you see the arrow here? You can sort this, sort oldest to newest or sort newest to oldest. This option where you can sort alphabetical order or in the reverse order. That means A to Z or Z to A. A to Z is ascending order. Z to A is descending order. This way you can sort. You want, you can remove the sort option also. So these are the ways you can arrange. And hope you are clear with opening a database. You have a new where you can create another database or create a new one. Then you have the open. That means existing files whatever are there you can open and view that for your reference. Next is save and save as. I hope you know the difference between save and save as. Save as is for the first time you are creating a file and giving it a name, you use save as. Whereas save option, continue with saving. You have already given a name. Again you are continuing with saving. You are using save option. And earlier we have already discussed in Word, Excel and PowerPoint how to print, manage, email, publish, close the database indicates you are closing the database. Here you can see the recent documents and next access options and exiting access. Once I click on exit access, we will be asked or prompted to save this particular table, and then once I click on yes and give it a table name, you can close it directly. This records is not saved. Why? Because I have not entered any records here. So select the table. Now close this. Now clicking on the close option, we will come back to the desktop. So this is what about Microsoft Access working with tables. Next class we will continue with the chapter working with queries. Hope till then, goodbye.